National Health Insurance Authority Board on Grand Bahama. Support coming in for an all-Bahamian power company to commence services. And free breakfast for residents as Jubilee Cathedral celebrates 20 years.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll-Farquharson. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, Grand Bahama residents to get a better understanding of the National Health Insurance Plan as the NHI Authority is on island for a series of public meetings. The first phase of the National Health Insurance Scheme was launched in 2017, and to date, over 40,000 persons are enrolled in the healthcare program that offers access to primary care physicians. Members of the National Health Insurance Authority Board on Grand Bahama to give the public an update as to how they are now expanding. A press briefing was held this morning at the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce. Natalia Hall was there. Chairman of the National Health Insurance Authority Board, Dr. Robin Roberts, says the program will be transformed to better suit the needs of Bahamians. He says over the last year, they have drafted the way forward for NHI to proceed, and benefits will be expanded within the primary care program, health education, health prevention, health promotion, and a wellness program will be included.
In addition to that, we have a major expansion of the program in high-cost care. And those package of benefits, which we call the standard essential health care benefits, will include the common cancers. We have cervical cancers, breast cancers in women. We have prostate cancers in men, and we have colon and rectal cancers in both men and women. It will also expand to include the common coronary artery disease, or what we simply would say is conditions leading to heart attacks.
He says NHI will not affect the private insurance of any citizen enrolled. And for persons wondering how the program will be funded, well, Dr. Roberts says there will be two categories, and he explains what employed persons will be required to contribute.
Whatever arrangement that exists in your private insurance coverage by your employee, with regards to him paying all of it, with regards to him paying a part of it, what the employee mandate says is that if you are held responsible to pay a portion, the maximum that you will pay will be no more than $42 per month if you make at least what we consider to be the GDP of the country, that is, your salary income is $25,000 or more. For those who make less than that, and particularly for those who are at minimum wage, it means that even those minimum wage employees must now be covered. And the maximum that they will pay, depending on their coverage, would be $8.
The chairman says no one will be excluded from the program. Those who have pre-existing illnesses will be able to enroll as well. He says they believe that the government will fully support the proposal, and they plan to enact the program between April and July of 2019. Roberts adds that employers with more than 100 employees will not be required to make contributions until 2020.
For those employers that have less than 100, then they will not be making the full contributions from payroll deductions, but we have made a request for them in the mandate that for the first year that they will pay 25% of the standard benefit package cost. So that will amount to $25 per month that they would pay for their employees to be enrolled in the National Health Insurance Program.
Dr. Roberts is inviting the entire public to participate in the discussions and to visit their website at www.nhibahamas.gov.bs for more information. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Natalia Hall. Now, a town meeting got underway at 6 this evening at the Mount Calvary Baptist Church in 8 Mile Rock, and the second town meeting will be held tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Church of the Ascension in Lucaya. Well, some good news tonight for residents who are a part of the first cluster of the Small Home Repair Program. The program, spearheaded by Urban Renewal, is expected to go a long way in improving the standard of living for many families. Organizers say the repairs will be completed in just a few weeks. Here's Natalia Hall with this report.
The small home roof repair program began mid-September with some 32 homes. Deputy Director of Urban Renewal, Senator the Honorable Jasmine Darius says the program is now about to wrap up with only 4 homes left to be repaired. Senator Darius says the total cost of the project is some $249,000.
It is really a joy and it's really an honor to see the faces of the families whose lives are being impacted. We've had a gentleman, every time it rained, he came up to my office. His daughter had asthma, and there's, of course, the blue top on his roof. And so he was really excited to have his entire roof completed. And there's another couple, West End, and we went there and, to do the roof. And the doors, they didn't have doors. And so instead of just doing the roof, the contractors who were told to stay within the scope of work went beyond and above the scope of work and also provided doors for the couples.
Project manager Alvy Penn and technical home inspector Eris Hutchison say they are now in the process of conducting their final inspection of the homes.
We came here a little over a month ago on the 13th of September. At that time, we came to mobilize the contractors. And at that time, we also stated them what we expect from them to be inside the scope of work, and we expect professional work and that the house should be done on time.
We assure the homeowners that the jobs will be done in order. Professionalism is the order of the day. And the contractors that were selected, they're doing a very good job.
Senator Darius says there were 350 applicants for the small home repair program.
We've been assured by the minister that whenever funds become available, we will definitely try to at least continue on with another cluster. And so as soon as we have clearance for another set of homes, of course we are happy and we're ready, we're willing, and we have the manpower to do it. And hopefully it will be done in short order.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Switching gears now, a local union executive announcing his support for a newly formed utilities company that is hoping to lower electricity rates for the eastern and western districts of Grand Bahama. This coming as an agreement between Emera and the Bahamas government for those areas expire. The Vice President of the Commonwealth Trade Union Congress says he supports the Northern Bahamas Utilities Plan to apply to the government to provide power to the western and eastern districts on Grand Bahama. He says he fully endorses the NBU's proposal because it advocates for the lowering of the cost of electricity by some 33 to 40%.
This will positively impact the workers of East and West Grand Bahama, and indeed the workers throughout the length and breadth of Grand Bahama. We also believe that this initiative will stimulate job creation, will stimulate business coming into East and West Grand Bahama.
He says the principals of NBU have more than 106 combined years of experience in power generation and transmission distribution, and many of them have been at the helm of the Grand Bahama Power Company before Emera came into existence. He says this is more about economic empowerment and true Bahamianization.
It's the mere fact that the other company, Emera, is 100% foreign owned. This company, the Northern Bahamas Utility, is 100% Bahamian owned. This will mean new jobs, new opportunities for that professional group of workers called engineers. And so we are asking all of our members, all workers, to get on the telephones, get on the email, use your social media, and literally direct your member of parliament, direct your senators, direct your government official to get behind this project.
Russell is making this appeal to the government.
Give them fair opportunity to be heard, give them fair opportunity to make their presentation, and then give them a fair opportunity to the license.
The West Grand Bahama plant is expected to create some 50 part-time and permanent jobs during construction and 38 full-time jobs during operation. If approved, the plant is expected to take 18 to 24 months to be constructed. In news from the crime beat, police in Bimini are investigating a shooting incident that has left a 23-year-old Grand Bahama man dead. Reports are that shortly after 9 p.m. last evening, a male was standing outside a business establishment in Porgibe, Bimini, with a group of men when a gunman clad in all black and armed with a weapon opened fire on the male, shooting him multiple times about the body before fleeing on foot. The male victim was taken to the Bimini clinic where he succumbed to his injuries. Now, police are actively investigating this matter and are appealing to the general public for any information that can assist in this investigation. You are asked to contact the Bimini Police at telephone numbers 347-3144, the Central Detective Unit at telephone number 350-3107 through 12, 911-919, or you may call your nearest police station. Meanwhile, a Grand Bahama man arrested at the Freeport Harbor over the weekend for possession of dangerous drugs with the intent to supply. Reports are that shortly after 5 p.m. yesterday, a male presented himself at the Freeport Harbor security checkpoint before traveling to Florida. The suspect was searched and a clear plastic bag containing suspected cocaine was discovered in his waist. The 28-year-old male of 8 Mile Rock was arrested and then taken into custody. The suspected cocaine has a street value of $18,000. Investigations into this matter continues. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Stay with us. There's more news right after this break.